80 billion, isn't that rather small for a Final Fantasy game? That depends on the length of the cutscenes. If it's like 80 billion 3-hour cutscenes, that's probably a bit much for a Final Fantasy game. Or a movie, or a lifetime for that matter.
What? Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Penelo. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperial stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this?
I keep forgetting she has little wing things on her back. I don't know why she does. But I keep forgetting they're there.
One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon.
Check out my sweet 8-pack.
Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
He's got a sweet 6-pack. What job am I going to give Vaughn? I do not know. I was actually going to end up asking you guys what job you want me to give Vaughn. Because really, I just kind of arbitrarily give him a job. Usually one of the more sword and boardy or damage-based kind of jobs. Either tanky or damage-based is generally what I end up giving him. It is possible to screw yourself over, by the way, if you end up giving everyone jobs that aren't good. I.e., you don't have any white mages or black mages or anything.
Penelo said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble on the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the sandsea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too? I can't leave my shop, and I've Penelo on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the sandsea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
I forgot how good the voice acting in this game is. Would you explain jobs when you get to that point? Yes, we are actually about to get to that point. I will be skipping through the tutorial itself, because it's a tutorial and I already know how the license board works, you guys should know as well. And I'll explain the job system. It's a relatively simple system though. Samurai or Knight, those are ones I usually end up picking. Thief, possibly. The thing is, I never steal anything, so I wouldn't use a thief to their maximum potential. 'Cause I'm too lazy to steal. Hi, Kites.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
There's a Malboro poster there.
Creature spotted in Esther sand. What is that thing?
It's a tomato.
Ah, Vaughn! Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomaj, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
That run animation is so weird. Are we making spaghetti? Yes. Is it worth stealing anything in 12 like the other Final Fantasy? Yes. You can get some pretty good gear, but unlike, you know, previous ones, it's not to that degree of usefulness. It's not like 9, say, where you can steal really good weapons faster than you can, you know, get them from the game itself without stealing. Here's the bill, blah blah blah. I don't need the details, it's a bill. You grab a hunt, you go kill it, and then you get a reward. That's how these work. And you get points in the clan primer, which you can use to buy things at the shop, the clan shop, whatever it is. And he's going to tell us about the license board. If we can skip this entirely, that would be great. Please skip the tutorial. Does it auto skip the license tutorial now? No, there's no way it skips the license tutorial. There's no way it skips the license tutorial. Or did it skip it because I didn't want details on the tomato thing? Oh, here we go. Once you choose the license board, you cannot change it. This is an important pop-up. Once you pick a license board, once you pick a job, you are stuck with that job for that character for the rest of the game. Do we have the license already for this thing? No, we have to go get the license for it, which is probably going to make me do a stupid tutorial. So here we go. Board cannot be changed once it's set. Indeed, here are the classes. We have White Mage, Hunter. We should go through these. White Mage uses Cure Protect, obviously. Hunters use daggers and ninja swords. It seems like they would use bows. Samurai use katanas. Can obtain Sight Unseeing. Black Mage is a Black Mage. Archers. Breaker uses axes, hammers, and break technique. A very powerful class, but it's also very random. So it's risky to pick that one. You can do huge amounts of damage, but you can also do basically nothing. Time Mage, Reflect, Haste, pretty good to have. Monk punches things and beats things with pole. Knight is your sword and board tank kind of thing. Red Mage is your standard Red Mage, beats things with maces, uses a variety of magics. Machinist is the gunner. Ulan is the lancer, the spear wielder, can use revive technique. Interesting, and that's all of them. So, So we would be going, let's see, Samurai, Knight, Thief, Rogue, something like that. So we'd probably end up going, for a Thief, would probably be something more along the lines of like a Hunter, or a Rogue for that matter. Would be a Hunter, so Knight, Hunter, Samurai. Crotch punching, yay. No, not sure about the accuracy of that statement, but sure. Azeroth says Knight. Soul Eater is actually a pretty good skill. I like how they put it on Knight, that's interesting. I guess they would be the tankiest, they have the most health, so I guess Soul Eater would be the most useful. If Ulan could use jump. I don't know how that would work in this game engine. Be a little bit weird. Kasha actually wants Monk, which has Achilles, which is decent, but I never use it. Bare Hands is handy, because it's easy to do that at the beginning of the game. Got a second one for Knight. So Knight, we got Knight, Monk, Knight, Samurai. So far. Probably gonna end up doing with this with most of the characters. Some of them I have a specific job I want them to be. They made it work in FF14? Technically no, because the jump doesn't behave as it should. You're not invincible when you jump in 14, which is annoying. Vaughn or Monk or Thief? So basically it's between Monk and Knight. Let's do Monk. I always go Knight, so that's why I'm back and forth. I always go Knight, but I don't. Well, it's fairly simple and it's fairly basic, and nothing really changes about how I would play him compared to the original game. Oh wait, Akasha has changed. Akasha changed him to Knight. Fine, we'll go Knight. It is done. Vaughn is now a Knight. So back out, go back in, and he now has his Knight license board. Which, as you can see, is drastically different than the original license board. So we go ahead and get this, because we're supposed to. And then equip it. So there we go. He's a Knight now. Let's see what he has around his starting spot here. Heavy armor, swords, first aid. I hate first aid so much. I'm probably not even gonna get first aid. I mean, it has its uses, but you have to be in critical for it to fire. And it only heals like 10%, which often means you're just wasting time healing someone for less damage than they'll take in a hit. So we'll probably get heavy armor and swords first. Inquisitor. Ooh. Shields are up there. Max HP, max HP, max HP, max HP. Good God. There's the ribbon down there. There's the bubble belt. That's all the accessories. Battle lore. Ooh. I want this one. Yeah, that delay. I hate that delay so much. Max HP. Max HP. I would point this out. There are, on these license boards, more individual licenses than in original game, so you wouldn't have this many max HP increases in the original game. So a Knight in this game is going to have drastically more HP than you can get in the original. It gets kind of ridiculous sometimes. I think I was at like level 50 and I had like 5,000 HP or something, which is just ridiculous at that point. Lots of physical damage increases too. Let's see, Genji. The Zodiac Escutcheon. Escutcheon? There's the Excalibur. Alright, so that's his license board, more or less. So now we have to go do our hunt over yonder. This game should have been remade for PS3. The people who are, or the director in charge of Final Fantasy X HD said if that does well enough, they will remake 12 in HD. Which means, presumably, because X and X2 are the international versions, the 12 remake will be international. So that would be pretty cool. I won't be doing it because I'm doing it now, but I will be doing 10 HD when that comes out in a couple weeks. It's this gate, right? East gate? Yeah, I think so. I gotta go talk to Doofus McGee over here.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Miguelo.
Miguelo.
I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offence in such trifling matters. Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting.
This guy has...
Gates are closed after this.
This guy has, like... He sounds like the same guy as the one that we stole from in the market, which is interesting. Everyone needs to buy 10. Yes, exactly. May as well save at every save point. Choose at the title screen to play the original or international version. The international version is a better version. Just straight up a better version. I don't know why you'd want to play the original if you can play the international. I guess if you want the original license board, but the original license board is kind of boring. And I'll probably kill some miscellaneous crap out here just to get a few levels. Maybe 2 or 3 levels or so. Off of some of the wolves and crap. Hello, Noxels. You haven't really missed anything. No, don't pause, you dingle dangle. May as well kill these as well. Need the experience, so just kill everything. Mostly I want the license points more than the experience, because the license board is what makes you powerful. Especially compared to just base levels. Why are none of these sleeping? Usually they're sleeping. Yeah, it's minor characters, so it's probably the same voice actor doing a bunch of them. It's fine. This dude's sleeping. How you doing, buddy? How do you sleep and move your arms like that at the same time? In fact, we may as well take advantage of this little feature while we do this, so we don't have to waste quite so much time around here. I love this feature so much. It's great. Every game needs to have this feature. Shouldn't have fought 2 wolves at the same time. Look at that viewer count, sweet double digits. If I had just kept streaming World of Tanks, man, think of how many viewers I would have then. Wish the camera didn't rotate faster. That's one problem with this little thing. The camera rotates faster than it should. Probably should heal too. Yeah, let's use a potion real quick. What techniques do I have? Steel. Okay, he starts with steel. It's fine. Please don't eat the wolf T-Rex. I'm trying to kill them for experience. It's gonna eat something. I was gonna say I should set up gambits so he auto runs to the target, but I can't set up gambits yet, so never mind. Have we leveled up at all? We're level 2. We need 23 more, so let's go ahead and get 23 more. By killing these 2 wolves over here, assuming that T-Rex doesn't eat them. There. That wasn't enough, never mind, let's go kill a cactus. Come here. There we go. Righty-ho! There's a tomato over yonder. I don't really like... Oh. Should've just killed the things on the way back to the tomato, I guess. I don't like tomatoes. So we're gonna go murder this tomato and these wolves, which are in the way. Alright. Should probably look at the license board too. If I hit the wrong button any more times than I already am, I'm going to kill a small animal. What can we get? Nothing that's useful. So we'll just save the license points. Until we go to a shop, and then we will spend it on swords or something to get a better weapon. We win! Except not, because this tomato thing is irritating and jumps down there. I don't know why I always do this. Why don't I just hit it first and then run around and kill things so it's down there where it's convenient? Whatever. We're level 3. It's not like this hunt is hard. You're supposed to kill this. You're supposed to run out here and kill that hunt. There's not actually meant to be any grinding prior to killing this hunt. It's not a hard thing to fight. That T-Rex, however. Have fun killing that. Spoiler, you're probably not going to kill that. Look how excited the game gets. You killed a level 1 rogue tomato. Please do not take out your incompetence with buttons on a small animal. It's not my incompetence, the Japanese people with their mixed up buttons.
Never thought I'd see him growing out here. This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
Fight the T-Rex. Nope. What level is the T-Rex at? If you wait long enough, you'll be level 99. Oh, we don't have Libra, so I can't tell anyway. He's red, clearly. It's fairly obvious at this point. I think he starts at like level 30 or something. And every time he cannibalizes a wolf, which I don't know why it's called cannibalize, they're wolves, he gains so many levels, and he'll eventually cap at 99. If you wait long enough, it takes ages though. And I'm sorry if you don't like the fast forwarding, because I'm going to keep using it, because bollocks to you. It makes it so much faster to get around when there's otherwise nothing else going on. Kites, hello.
Stand back there. Back! This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what?
Open the gate! Alright, out the way.
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch. Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobo sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside. Right then, move them in.
Well... that does it.
Ho ho! A fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet too. Take a Dalmascan Barrow's wine, eh? It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through and closest gate is ordered. My mail's choked with this sand.
Don't give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
The ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Okay, well... Vaughn, wait!
Nakasha has begun her traditional Googling things for us, as to be expected. Anytime I do Final Fantasy, if there's a single question, it's gonna get Googled. There will be a Wikipedia link involved in this. I can't remember the sequence of events at the start of the game. Are we going down in the sewers soon? I can't remember. There's something, and then we steal a thing from the castle, and then we meet Fran and Balthier. I can't remember the sequence of events before that. Blarg, squeaky chair.
We will have order. I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vane Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western on... Your Excellency.
And off he goes. Look, it's Fabio.
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire?
Spit on your empire! Straight back to Arcadia!
There was little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace His Majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace, a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca. Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now. Though King Ramanas and Lady Ash be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
Well spoken, Fabio.
Is Rabanastre to your liking, my lord?
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
I am Miguel, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanastre join me in welcoming you.
That's enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanastre. Why don't you call me Vane?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the